Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back into the Bears Den, an NFL podcast for the Chicago Bears First Focus. I'm your host, Alex, here today with the Week 12 game picks video ready to go. No videos the past couple days. Sorry about that. Tuesday, I got caught at the auto shop all day, ran into some problems with the car, and then yesterday I had to deal with some things as well, so didn't really have a ton of time to get some videos up, but should be back for today and tomorrow and moving forward. With that being said, Week 11's picks last week, another great week. My second straight week in a row of going 10-4. So we've really hit our stride. I'm feeling really good about the picks. I'm sitting at an overall record on the year of 96-70. So feeling pretty good, right? Two straight 10-4 weeks in a row. It feels great. We have not had a losing week since week 5. So feeling great. We're going to see what we can do for week 12. And, let's see if we can get a third straight 10-4 week or better. With that being said, I am using the Playoff Predictors website as I always use. Allows me to go ahead and pick each game of the week, and I can keep track of the records and everything like that. With that being said, AFC picks, that's what I always start with. We'll go ahead and we'll get into it. So an AFC North matchup, Pittsburgh and Cleveland. And you guys might be thinking, oh, this is an easy one, right? 8-2 Pittsburgh versus 2-8 Cleveland. Not so fast. I'm picking Cleveland in this game, and let me tell you why. Whenever Pittsburgh's having a really strong season, like they are this year, there's always one game each year that's a trap game for them that they lose to a team they shouldn't have lost to. I remember there was a couple years ago where they were like 9-0 or something like that, and they lost to maybe like a 2-win Arizona team. There's been a couple other games as well that I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know for a fact there are some trap games, and if you're a Steelers fan, you could probably back me up on this. Every once in a while, there's a game that Pittsburgh should not lose on paper that they lose. I think this is the game. Russell Wilson, since he's come in for Justin Fields, his, I can't think of the word. His production over those past few weeks has gotten worse each week. I think that that's going to kind of compound into a bad game against Cleveland, and I think Cleveland's going to find a way to get it done. Tennessee and Houston. Give me Houston. I don't think Tennessee is very good, and I think Houston's coming off a big win on Dallas. I think they're going to look to try and chain that together with another big win here, and really kind of separate themselves from the rest of the AFC South. New England, Miami. I like Miami here. This game is in Miami. If the game was in New England this week, I would probably pick New England just because of the cold weather. But I think Miami at home, they've been playing well since Tua's come back. And I think that they will be able to get the job done there. Denver and the Raiders. Give me Denver here. Denver's been playing pretty well. Bo Nix is currently the favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think that is definitely the correct favorite at this point in time. He's been playing some really great ball. Sean Payton's obviously been a really solid coach for him, and they have one of the better defenses in the league as well. So Denver is one of the teams that surprises me a lot. I thought that, with the, fourth or fifth best prospect in the draft this year, being a rookie and their team not being too great last year, I thought that they would struggle, but they have really turned it around. And, on the other side, Vegas, just another rough season for them. I would like to believe that they're kind of in tank mode for the rest of the year and, potentially looking for a Shedeur Sanders or a Cam Ward or someone like that. Baltimore on the road in LA. I like in the Harbaugh Bowl. I like the Chargers, believe it or not. The Ravens defense is just a little bit suspect. I think that Baltimore's coming off a loss, and I just feel like the Chargers were able to fight. They had a big win against Cincinnati in a game that they almost blew, a game that should never have been close, but they found a way to come back, get it done. They didn't lose faith in each other, and I think that Herbert's been playing really well this season. So I think that at home, which we know for the Chargers, a home game isn't really necessarily a home game, but I just think that my gut is telling me that the Chargers are going to win this game. So I'm picking the Chargers. Detroit and the Colts, that's easy. Give me Detroit's best team in the league, in my opinion. What they've done to so many teams in the league this year is it's pretty wild, right? It reminds me of, and don't don't bash me for this comparison, but it reminds me of the 2007 Patriots, right? They were putting up 50 points like consistently. That's what this feels like. So, we'll see if that can continue and if they can actually make the run and get it done this year. But I expect them to probably put up high 30s, 40s in this game as well. Kansas City over Carolina, yeah. I think Detroit's the better team, and I think that because Kansas City's not going to, put 40 or 50 points on Carolina, but they should be able to get it done. Carolina is not great, and um, I don't think Kansas City's been playing necessarily good football on offense, but this is just too much of a mismatch. Vikings Bears, after 2 or 3 straight weeks of picking against the Bears, I'm back on the Bears train. Thomas Brown really made the offense look nice, and Caleb looked like he wasn't handcuffed anymore. It looked like he was comfortable playing his game and used his legs a little bit more, and it really opened up the offense. And he was able to lead the game-winning drive against Green Bay, and then of course the field goal got blocked, so it isn't a game-winning drive, but he did enough. I think that Sam Darnold is going to struggle against the Bears defense, and I think for some reason for Bears Vikings games, regardless of the record of either of the teams, they always play each other close. So I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Bears are going to be able to get this one at home. Tampa Bay and the Giants. I like Tampa Bay here. Interesting. We've got Tommy DeVito starting this week for the Giants. Daniel Jones has been demoted to QB4, but I don't think Tommy DeVito is going to come in and save the team. I think if Drew Lock were to be playing, that would really benefit the Giants' chances. But I think Tampa Bay should get it on the road here for sure. It's a big game for Tampa Bay. They need this one bad. And so I just think they're going to want it more, and they will get it done on the road. Washington, Dallas. Give me Washington. Dallas is done for the year. They're terrible. I think that McCarthy's probably going to get fired, and their roster is just not great, and they have no running game. And Washington's been playing solid football. Jaden Daniels has cooled off a bit lately, but I just think that there's no fight left in Dallas. You can see that every single week, and Washington is really trying to make a statement. So I think they're going to get it done. Arizona, Seattle, big game in a really tight NFC West. I like in this game, I think I like, ooh, what do you guys think? Let me know down below about this one. This is a tough one. 6-4 Arizona versus 5-5 Seattle. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Seattle here. I think Seattle's gonna get it done. They had a big walk-off win against San Francisco last week. I think they're gonna win this one and move up to first in the division. That division is so close. I mean, that's gonna come down to the final week. San Francisco, Green Bay. We know this one. We know how this one goes. I think Green Bay is extremely overrated. I think there's a lot of media talking about how they're Super Bowl contenders and things like that. I don't think they're that good. Their last 3 was by a combined 6 points total. So yes, I say on here all the time, good teams find ways to win, and I'm not arguing that Green Bay isn't a good team. I just think they are being extremely overhyped for being 7-3. I think it's a weak 7-3 compared to a Chargers who, if they win this week, will be 8-3. You know, and things like that, right? I just think that they've played some teams and they've had some walk-off field goal wins or a block, and part of that's luck, part of it is their players making plays. But I just think Jordan Love makes a couple bonehead plays a game, and it's bound to catch up with them eventually. They've been lucky that it hasn't so far, but I truly think that that's on the way. And I think that San Francisco really needs this win. This is, I was just talking about it, the division, super tight. They'll get George Kittle back. I just think that San Francisco will be able to get it done. And then finally, our last matchup of the week, Philly on the road in LA. Philly is looking like one of the better teams in the league as well. I think they're going to get it done on the road. Saquon Barkley is he's really having like a 2022, 2023 Christian McCaffrey effect that he had on San Francisco. Just kind of coming in and completely altering the look of the offense. And I just think that, the Rams up and down week to week, it's different. Sometimes Stafford looks like he's top 3 quarterback in the league, and other times it looks like, man, this guy should probably retire. So depends what you're going to get. They are at home, but I think Philly just looks too strong right now. They've got one of the best defenses in the league with Vic Fangio, and Jalen Hurts is playing well. So we'll see. Hoping to get, another really solid week of picks there. That is it for this week. I appreciate you guys listening and tuning in. As always, we're almost at 100 subscribers. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. It really lets me know you guys are enjoying the videos. And I appreciate you guys as always. Bear down. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.